All right, everybody. By my watch, it is 12:20 Eastern Time. So thank you very much for being here to today's presentation about joining our team, a presentation on what it means to become a Beachbody coach. And before I actually begin, I want to welcome all the coaches that are here on the presentation. It's great to have you guys here. It's great to have the people who are considering the coach opportunity and just exploring the information to see if this is a good fit for them. My name is Don Murphy. I am a Star Diamond independent Beachbody coach who got started in the business about 2 years ago now, just over 2 years ago in January of 2012. And man, it's been a wild ride, and I never thought in a million years that my passion for health and fitness would take me in this direction. But I couldn't be more thrilled than to see what's been happening over the past 2 years through this opportunity. So I want to welcome those who are really in the dark as to what this opportunity is all about. The purpose of this presentation is to give you in-depth insight as to what it means to become a Beachbody coach, what it entails, and how very substantial income can quickly be earned through this opportunity, which I consider to be unparalleled in terms of the scope and depth of opportunity in today's health and fitness industry. One of the things I want to talk about is what this opportunity is not, what being a Beachbody coach is not. This is not about being a product distributor. And I've been involved personally with 3 other, call it direct sales or multi-level marketing business opportunities throughout my life over the past 25 years. And in those other opportunities, I never really excelled or what I would consider to be succeeded because I didn't have the time or I didn't have really the passion for what I was actually representing. And I really felt like a salesperson where I was trying to sell products. And this is a much different type of business, and you're going to learn how. This is not about being a constant salesperson. You know, nobody likes to be a salesperson where we're being salesy amongst our friends. That is not what this is, and it's not about pitching and selling Shakeology to everybody you know. And then the last thing I would point out, this is not about having to annoy people by inviting them to some type of pyramid scheme. Okay, this is a very rapidly growing company, Team Beachbody. As in fact, it's ranked among the fastest growing direct sales companies in the world. And it's because of the unique paradigm that it's bringing to people who wish to lead healthy, fit lifestyles while inspiring those around them to do the same. And in doing so, we change lives. That's what we do as coaches. We change lives. And when we change lives, we also earn income. And from my own personal view, the income potential that is associated with becoming a coach is beyond anything that I'm aware of for, call it, the world of health and fitness. We have coaches that have gotten into this business in the past couple of years who are now seeing 6-figure incomes, and yes, they're leaving their other jobs and they're now putting full-time energy into this, and the story is just being told over and over again. And I actually want to share with you right off the bat several income statistics from many who are part of our, call it, collective organization. So have a look at this document, and then we'll jump into how are they doing this. So what you're looking at here is just a few of many income posts and comments that came from Beachbody coaches in our collective organization for the pay week ending February 5th. And the other organization or team, I should say, that could be put onto this page is Team Eternal Fit, Greg Plaskett's group. We are basically all one giant family under the umbrella of Team Bearcat, and we're all doing incredible things. But here's just a sampling of some of the income stats. And I'm not going to read this document. I'm going to let you browse it and just see the numbers yourself. And as you're reading this, I want you to keep in mind that these coaches are people who, many who had no health or fitness background, no certifications, nothing, and dove into the business wholeheartedly in a way that they're seeing this type of success in 2 years or less. We have other coaches that have been in the business that are part of our collective organization for up to 4 years. So anybody that you're seeing having posted here has been in the business for 4 years or less to see the types of numbers that are on this page. And these are weekly income numbers that you're looking at. Got to give a big shout out to Lou Nugent. I mean, just an incredible guy and somebody who was working as a manager of Chili's and, you know, wasn't, call it, in his dream job, and decided to do P90X and change his life and get involved in the business, and now he's just writing his own story. Amazing things. On a personal level there, my wife and I and my mother, we're all coaches, you know, call it in our family, and our income is ranging in an average week anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 a week. And again, we just signed up about 2 years ago. So I'm showing you this now because I want you to see the reality of the income potential in the short period of time. And then we're going to talk about, well, how do you do it? It just goes on. And this is a document that I can share with anybody that's viewing this presentation. It's actually, you know, too many to keep reading. It just goes on and on. I'll bring it down here to. I wish we had the time to review all these stories. You know, Nicole Jones, just amazing. You know, signed up for this. I guess it's about 3 years ago. Filed for bankruptcy in 2011. Now making over $250,000 in 2013. Her goal for this year is $600,000. And then Bob Lucido, founder of Team Bearcat, he is now officially making over $1 million a year, simply following what you're about to see in this presentation. So the cool part about it is if you dial down to here, we're just getting started. This opportunity is brand new. So let's take a look at what it's all about and what does it mean to get involved. When we look at the company itself, okay, Team Beachbody began in 2007. This opportunity stems from the company Beachbody, which produces what I would consider to be some of the highest quality exercise and nutrition programs in the world. And they are also an infomercial marketing company. So by engaging in this business as a coach, you basically are backed by a company with, you know, upwards of $600 million in annual revenue. They have an A+ rating. They now have 145,000 coaches in North America. Again, that just began in 2007. And their 4-year goal is to have 1 million coaches worldwide with annual revenue of upwards of $5 billion. So Team Beachbody is on its way to becoming what I would consider to be a global giant. So when we talk about timing and whether or not it's the right time to get involved with a company, the timing couldn't be better than right now because it's literally still the tip of the iceberg with what this company is going to become. And those that are coaches now who are following the steps to achieve the numbers you've just seen, they are going to see staggering exponential growth over the course of the next 4 years. And that goes for anybody coming into the business right now. So understanding what it's all about. As a Beachbody coach, in a nutshell, you have the opportunity to sell any of the Beachbody product line and receive commission. And I'll talk more about that in a minute. But what I want you to understand is that this is not about just selling products. That's not how we approach, I should say that's not how successful coaches approach their business. Okay, selling products is what product distributors do. Being a Beachbody coach is literally encouraging and supporting others in achieving their health and fitness goals. We own our own businesses in doing this. We motivate the people around us. We inspire the people around us by being healthy and fit ourselves. We ourselves engage in these programs. We get healthy, we get fit, and as a result of it, people take notice. And when that happens, being a coach enables us to invite them to our support groups so that they can do the same. That's what being a coach is all about. You don't have to be a fitness expert. You don't have to be a medical expert. You don't have to have any type of certification. You don't even have to be fit from day one. Many coaches come into the business who are looking to become healthy and fit. And being a Beachbody coach enables them to get the programs at a 25% discount to begin their journey. And so we'll talk more about that. So here's some other information about becoming a coach. It's a part-time or full-time opportunity. It's up to you. You're your own boss. Nobody's looking over you. Very low startup cost. So here it is. If you want to write it down, in considering this opportunity, if you want to become a Beachbody coach, your one-time sign-up fee is $39.95. That makes you a coach. Your ongoing monthly fixed overhead, the only fixed monthly overhead that you have to remain a coach, is $15.95. There is no inventory. You set your own hours, and there's no limit on earning potential. The way I like to put it, which I've heard numerous times from Bob Lucido, is that this is a risk-free opportunity with little to no investment and the realistic chance to earn a six-figure income in 2 years if you follow the steps. And that's what we're seeing happen. So when we look at the company Beachbody, what you're seeing here on the screen is a good chunk of the exercise and nutrition programs that they offer. I should say most of this is their fitness programs. There's a lot more in the way of nutrition that they offer, but the big ones, okay, the big daddies we would call them, are Shakeology and Ultimate Reset in the world of nutrition, which we'll look at a little later on. But this is what you would consider to be your toolbox. And again, if you're viewing this presentation for the first time, you might be saying to yourself, well, gee, Don, this looks really cool, and I can sign up and become a coach, but basically I become a salesperson for these products. No. Successful coaches don't just sell products to people. We support them in completing these programs in very innovative ways using social media, and I'm gonna dive into that shortly. I just want you to understand that the scope of this, call it toolbox of nutrition and exercise programs that, to be quite honest, guys, they are among the best in the world for helping people achieve dramatic, life-changing results. And just to sprinkle in some of my background, I am a health club owner. I've been in the fitness industry for over 25 years. And as a gym owner, my goal is to get people to come to the gym. I want people coming to the gym to work out in our fitness rooms and get in our classes and get healthy and fit in our gym. And part of my job, or part of my expertise, is to look out upon the world and identify, well, what are the best exercise and nutrition pathways that can really help people lose weight, lower their cholesterol, regulate blood pressure, improve their overall health, transform their bodies, and really get fit. That's what I'm always looking out for. This list of programs that you're looking at on the screen right now are as good as it gets, which is why several of these programs, Les Mills Pump, Les Mills Combat, Insanity, P90X, Shakeology, are now starting to unfold rapidly in the health club industry. They're that good. So they're primarily home-based, but they can also be done in gyms. So you're looking at the best of the best, and you're representing the best of the best as a Beachbody coach. And you're backed by $200 million in advertising. So imagine that. You own your own business. You work it part-time or full-time, whatever you want to do. And we're going to show you how in a minute. And you're backed by $200 million in advertising all over TV. Not a bad way to engage the interest of customers. Just some more marketing and testimonials and pictures of the before and after results that these programs are generating for, millions of people throughout North America. Now, in being a Beachbody coach, there are different levels of success that you can choose. First and foremost, number one, and number one alone is reason enough to become a Beachbody coach. If you said, you know what, I just want to use these products myself and get a substantial discount. Well, when you become a coach, you pay that $39.95 one-time sign-up fee, you pay $15.95 a month, you get a 25% discount ongoing on all personal use of the Beachbody programs and products. So even if you're somebody who might be consuming Shakeology or considering consuming Shakeology on a daily basis, you can knock down the cost of your own Shakeology consumption by 25% just by becoming a coach and doing nothing more. So keep that in mind when considering the opportunity. If you don't want to do anything else, just do that to become what we would call a discount buyer. Number two is getting the benefits of number one, and perhaps engaging an occasional customer, somebody you know in your family or your circle of influence who might choose to buy a program or product from you through your coach website. And you would receive a 25% commission for their purchase of any product. So when you become a Beachbody coach, you are set up with 3 very professional websites. These are your customer websites, and I'll show you the first one right now. Your coach website, and this is the template that all coaches have, is set up in any name that you want. So you create your own URL as a Beachbody coach, and this is what your page looks like. So your information is over here. You have your personal profile that you set up, and then any of the people around you that you might talk to that might express interest in the fact that you represent these programs can shop through your website. You just give them your website and they can go ahead and click shop. And that'll take them to the whole menu of programs and products that we just looked at. It gives them the price of the product. It gives them sorry about that. It gives them the checkout system. And then the commission is automatically generated. Beachbody pays you your commission every single week, and that can be done through direct deposit, or they can send you a check in the mail. But it's very, very easy to just have an occasional customer who might buy through your website. Now, number 3 is where many coaches start to take their business a bit more seriously. You can quickly build a recurring supplemental income stream by running what we call challenge groups. And in running challenge groups, Beachbody has created a systematic way where you can invite people to a support group so that when they choose to do any of these programs, they don't feel like they're on their own. You, as their coach, are going to guide them. You're going to support them. And in doing so, it's going to enable you to hit what we call Success Club every month. And I'll look at that a little bit later on. But the point I want to make here is that running challenge groups is the key to success in this business. And I'm going to show you an actual challenge group and what it looks like when we get to that part of the presentation. But for now, I just want you to understand that there's different levels that you can choose when you become a coach. Do I just want to use the products myself? Do I want to engage an occasional customer? Do I want to get lots of customers? Or number 4, where things can really blow up to become, what we call financial freedom, is you can start to gradually build a team of coaches over time with the reality of financial independence within a few years. That's what's happening in this business in a company that's still very, very young. The other thing that happens, if you look at point number 4, and this is a big one, guys, so pay attention here. In point number 4, if you start to build a coach team by just getting 2 coaches, that's it, 2 coaches, and achieving the rank of Emerald, Beachbody will begin to give you customers ongoing. They're going to fuel your business by giving you your customers. So let's have a look at that. Let's say this is you. You sign up and become a Beachbody coach. You start to maybe engage an occasional customer, perhaps start running your challenge groups, start earning significant, call it unlimited retail income. If you sign up 2 coaches, okay, you then can start to tap into what are called team cycle bonuses and 2 other things. Well, number 2, I've just said, you receive weekly team cycle bonuses, but the big one, you will receive free customer leads ongoing from Beachbody every week. And as it stands right now, Emerald coaches are receiving anywhere from 3 to 5 new customer leads per week. And so a lot of people coming into the business say, well, how is that possible? Or, you're learning about this for the first time. You're saying, how is it that Beachbody is going to give me customers if I just get 2 coaches. What happens is this. Beachbody is an infomercial marketing giant. And with all the infomercial advertising that they do and all the advertising that they do through the internet and so forth, they are engaging anywhere from, on average, anywhere from 35 to 50,000 new customers per week. So these are people that are sitting at home in the middle of the night, channel surfing, and all of a sudden they see Shaun T doing the Insanity infomercial, or they're seeing, Tony Horton doing P90X3, whatever it may be. They see that advertising and they say, you know what, that's it. I need to get in shape. I'm buying that program. They purchase the program from Beachbody. Beachbody processes their payment. They send them the product. And during the checkout process, Beachbody will ask that customer, would you like a free coach? And the majority of the customers will say, yeah, I'll take a free coach. And when they do that, the customer's contact information is then assigned to any one of the Emerald coaches in the network. So what happens is Beachbody is getting, call it 25 to 50,000 new customer orders per week. And they're taking all of those customers and evenly assigning them across all of the Emerald coaches or higher, if you're ranked higher. So Emerald coaches or higher, those customers are assigned evenly across all of them. And when you receive these customers, the coaches that are exploding their businesses are the ones who will reach out and establish contact with these customers, congratulating them on becoming, a Beachbody customer, and asking them about their health and fitness goals, engaging them in dialogue in a way that we can help and support them, so that whenever those customers buy another Beachbody program in the future, you, as the coach to whom they've been assigned, receive the commission. So let me explain that again. The customers that are assigned to you once you've achieved Emerald are generating commission for you, and those are customers you've had nothing to do with. They're given to you. Beachbody also does not require that you contact the customers. And unfortunately, a lot of the coaches out there fail to really engage the customers that are assigned to them, yet they're still receiving commission whenever those customers purchase programs in the future. But the good coaches are the ones that do engage those customers and really help them achieve their goals moving forward. Now, when we talk about team cycle bonusing, so again, how do you earn income? Well, you've got the unlimited retail through an occasional customer, through challenge group customers, whatever it may be. And you also have the concept of team cycle bonusing. Now, with retail, you are getting 25% commission whenever any customer purchases a program or product through you, including the ones that are assigned to you by Beachbody. With team cycle bonusing, okay, this is when you start to get weekly bonuses based on not only what you're doing with your business, but what you're doing or what the coaches under you are doing. And it's not only the coaches that you might sign up, it's also other coaches that can sometimes be placed into your organization by the coaches who are above you. And that's where the business is just so exciting. You occasionally will all of a sudden have another coach who appears under you in your downline, and you don't have to work with them. You have nothing to do with them, but whatever they're doing in terms of their business, you're benefiting from with these team cycle bonuses. So it's through this model that document that I showed you at the beginning of the presentation, that's why so many coaches are earning the type of money that we're seeing. I've never come upon an opportunity like this again in the health and fitness industry. It's profound. It's life-changing what we're seeing happen. Here is a chart of the potential weekly team cycle bonus. Okay, so per week as an Emerald coach, you can get an additional $250 in addition to your unlimited retail. So this is the weekly cycle bonus you could be getting as an Emerald. Then it jumps up to Ruby and Diamond and so forth, and you can see how the numbers grow. Now, right now with my business, I've been fluctuating between a 1-star Diamond and a 4-star qualifying Diamond. I'm kind of in a state of flux right now. But with that being the case, okay, I am in a position of earning with my coach business, this doesn't include my wife or my mother, I am in a position of being able to earn roughly $4,000 a week in team cycle bonusing. So it's just opened a whole new world of opportunity, because the coaches that have been brought into the business with me and by those that I'm working with, their efforts are benefiting my business. And that's why when you come into a fast-growing organization such as this, I mean, when you look at Team Bearcat, Team Eternal Fit, Team Euphoria, and many other smaller teams that are out there, okay, the cooperation and teamwork that happens amongst all of us is staggering. Everybody wins when everybody succeeds. So if you become a coach in this organization, you're not alone. You've got everybody watching your back and wanting you to succeed. And that's what makes this so powerful. Let's talk about our potential market. A lot of people out there are looking for health and fitness solutions, but then there's often the response that I'll get, well, the people that really want to exercise and be healthy and fit, they just go to the gym. Well, let me explain to you what's happening. This is the reality of what's happening right now in the U.S. as well as Canada, but I'm going to show you the U.S. here. Take a look at the obesity trends among U.S. adults. Okay, if you take a look back to 1990, okay, the body mass index of adults greater than or equal to 30 was very limited throughout the United States back in 1990. So we're only going back 24 years here. Fast forward to 1999, 9 years later, and then go down to the chart here. You can see the key at the bottom. All of a sudden, the BMI index started to jump quickly to 20 to 24% in many states. Now go to today. Guys, this epidemic is staggering. More than 65% of Americans are now overweight to obese. And not only is this obesity epidemic unfolding, so are all of the related diseases. Heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer. How many of us know people around us that are now suffering from these things because people are failing to take care of themselves? They're not understanding how to exercise properly, and they're not understanding how to fuel their bodies with proper nutrition. That's why this is happening. So, who is our potential market? In the world of Team Beachbody, every single adult in North America is part of our potential market. Every single person in North America will benefit from what we provide. We simply have to engage them, and I'm going to show you how we do it with the concept of challenge groups. And make no mistake about it, what we're fighting for here, Team Beachbody, this entire organization, this entire network, and this is what I love most about it, we are striving to end the trend of obesity. This is an exclamation point and a statement that's being made big time by Beachbody, because the government and the FDA or any special interest groups out there, they're failing miserably at reversing this trend. Beachbody, as I see it and as many others see it, is really the only answer right now that's trying to make a significant difference. And those that jump in wholeheartedly to making this happen are going to retire early with the amount of money Beachbody is paying them to make it happen. That's why being a coach is so powerful. So we're looking to end the trend of obesity. So how is it done? What is Beachbody providing us with as coaches so that we don't feel salesy, so that we don't feel like we're bothering people by selling products? They've created a system. And even since I've become a coach 2 years ago, this system has evolved so dramatically to become what it is today. And basically, Beachbody has given us a powerful customer generation program with success tools and a proven system already in place. And that's the system of challenge groups. So have a look at this. When you become a coach, okay, if you want to jump into the business wholeheartedly, again, maybe you just want to become a discount buyer and consume the programs and products yourself because they're that good for you. But if you want to engage customers and you want to really start to build your business, you do it by starting challenge groups. So when you sign up to become a coach, you're going to receive what we call the game plan in the mail. You're going to be set up with an online office with unparalleled training. The training that's provided now through not only the back office, but also the coaches that are part of our organization is unparalleled. And I'll explain the next training round that we have coming up. And you're going to have marketing resources to begin your challenge group. So if you're sitting there going, well, how does a challenge group work? How would I even get started? We train you how to do it. And it's not about selling products. It's about inviting people who really want to get healthy and fit. How many people do you know that want to lose 10 pounds, 15 pounds? How many people do you know that have high cholesterol? They're on medication for blood pressure, or they struggle with healthy nutrition on a daily basis because they're so busy and they don't have time to cook. We provide the solutions and we put them into our support groups so that they don't fail. And so when you look at what a challenge group looks like, I'll jump back to those other slides in a second. I want to show you what a challenge group looks like. I'm going to take you to this private Facebook group that I've set up, and this is for my P90X3 challenge group that I set up to start back on January 13th. And so what I did is I used an invitation process that we were trained to use to invite people who wanted to come into a private Facebook group where they would receive my leadership as their coach. They would have peer support with others that were completing the program at the same time, and they would be set up in a way that they couldn't fail. And so here it is. This is a real live ongoing challenge group, and you can see the posting that the customers are putting into the group. And what we do is we have coaches that are part of the group who are putting up posts that are provided to them through their coaching guides. So when you become a coach, if you're sitting there saying to yourself, well, I don't know anything about these programs, and I don't have a fitness background, and I've never done any of the programs, it doesn't matter, because as a Beachbody coach, you're provided with what we call coach guides. Okay? I mean, I could go on and show you all the wonderful posts and, the support that's being provided here and the nutrition planning that is enabling people to just get incredible results with this 90-day program. But if I jump you back to, well, how do I invite people? What are the tools that I'm provided with? Here, you invite people to get fit using what we call invitation guides. And I'm just showing you one of the tools from my back office, one of hundreds of different tools. If you take a look here, it's called the 5-step invitation process. And what you're looking at here, apologies for the pop-up there, is a document that it explains, it teaches you how to invite people to join your Beachbody Challenge group. The verbiage to use for the initial invite, how to engage people with a question about their health and fitness goals, and then how to send them a video clip on how the challenge group works. And so by using these professional resources that we're provided with as coaches, it's very easy to get people to say, you know what, Don, sign me up for your group. I'm ready to jump in and do this. And it works like magic. It really does, guys, because here's what happens. When you run your challenge groups and people get results in your groups, they talk about it and people see it in them. So when they're out in the, in the community amongst their friends, or they're at work, or they're amongst their circle of influence and they're getting healthy, they're getting fit, people see the change. And, it's kind of like, wow, Susie, what are you doing? You look fantastic. And it becomes, well, I'm in this support group for P90X3, and I've been doing this program for 45 days. I feel fantastic. I'm drinking this Shakeology, this daily nutrition shake, and I can't get enough of it. And so all of a sudden, Susie has friends going, well, that sounds great. I need to lose weight. I want to get in the next, is there another group? So now Susie's coming to me saying, hey, Don, when are you running another group? I have a friend that wants to jump in. And what am I doing? I'm going to Susie saying, you know what? Susie, you should become a Beachbody coach. You have people that you are inspiring because you've become a product of the product. That's how the business works at a grassroots level. So that when you help people get healthy and fit and they get those changes, you don't have to sell them anything. You have referrals knocking on your door saying, I need help too. And then you have your people that have gotten results saying, hey, I know people that want to do this. Maybe I should become a coach. And it just duplicates itself over and over, and that's how your team will grow, and that's how your income will grow dramatically. So the other thing I want to show you here again, going back to this point of, well, what do I post in my challenge group? I don't know what to post on a daily basis. I know nothing about the program. As a Beachbody coach, you're provided with challenge group guides. So for any of the programs that are out there, in your back office, you download the challenge group guide. So let me show you what it looks like. Taking you to the back office here. Right here, Beachbody Challenge Group Guides. And there's the whole list of exercise programs. So if I scroll down, let's go to P90X3. And I click on the weekly coaching guide. Let me show you what it looks like, guys. And I don't know why that thing keeps popping up there, but I got to take care of that before tonight's presentation. Let this document open up. This is a daily, it's a document that gives you the daily exercise tip or nutrition tip to post into your private Facebook group. So when you're running your challenge groups, you're simply copying and pasting the daily post from your challenge group guide that Beachbody gives to you. You don't have to reinvent the wheel and get creative. It's already done for you. Here you have it. Okay, so here it takes, one day at a time. It tells you exactly what to post as people are doing the program. So they're getting your leadership. They're getting exercise and nutrition strategies. And they're getting the motivation of you so that they continue with the program. Again, I apologize for the choppiness. This thing's jumping all over the place on me. Okay, yeah, if you take a look down here, day 7, check-in. 2 weeks are done. Now that we're 2 weeks in, you should start feeling a bit more energetic and confident that you can get through the 90 days. What's your favorite workout so far? And so what happens is, as these daily posts are being put onto the page, people are chiming in. There's a lot of peer support and camaraderie, which makes it a lot of fun. So you're having fun with this, and you never really feel like you're working. And I think that's the beautiful part of the business. I never feel like I'm working when I do this. And the amount of time that it takes, you can do this business. I tell people this all the time. You can do this business if you focus 1 hour a day. If you stay focused for 1 hour a day and you're organized with your daily to-do list, you can build a substantial coach business over the long run. And it gets very, very exciting. What I want to show you here, this is a chart of what are called challenge packs. So when you run your challenge groups, Beachbody has made it very, very effective, or I should say very simple, for coaches to engage their clients with an exercise program plus their daily nutrition shake, Shakeology. So it's the combination of the exercise program plus their daily dose of nutrition with Shakeology that we're seeing all these amazing results. And so when you combine the exercise program plus the first month of Shakeology on the home direct, that gives the customer a cheaper retail price than if they bought them separately. So effectively what's happening is the exercise program, so for example, if I have a customer that buys the Les Mills Combat Challenge Pack, they're going to get Les Mills Combat, and they're going to get their first month of Shakeology on the home direct program. So their first 30-day supply of Shakeology. And they would get that for $160. The combat program plus their Shakeology would be $160. The commission to me as the coach is $50 from that one customer. So effectively what you have is an offering of challenge packs to really engage your customers that are coming into your challenge groups. So one of the things I want to point out is if you're thinking about the coach opportunity, if you're going to sign up and do this, which I can't imagine why you wouldn't, if you want to be healthy and fit and you want to inspire others, become a coach. But if you choose to become a coach, buy yourself a challenge pack at the time that you sign up. Jump into one of the programs. Get your Shakeology, get started on Shakeology, get an exercise program, get a challenge pack. Your sign-up fee is waived when you do that. So you will not pay the $39.95 coach sign-up fee if you buy a challenge pack when you come into the business. It's a great way. It's the best way to get started. Now, let me talk a little bit about Success Club. You know, when you come in to the business, there's a way to gauge your success, and that's called Success Club. Beachbody has put out this program to really enable coaches to set, call it, goals for themselves every month. And the goals, or the goal, I should say, that the successful coaches have, the ones that are earning that income that you saw earlier, the goal that they continually set for themselves is that they hit Success Club every single month. And when you hit Success Club every single month, it simply means that you are acquiring about 3 customers. And that is very easily done when you're running challenge groups. I mean, you post a challenge group and you follow that invitation process that we train you how to do, you're going to engage many more than 3 customers per month. And in doing so, you will achieve Success Club every month. Here's what happens on a business level when you achieve Success Club. You're going to earn an ongoing, growing residual stream of income, and you are potentially going to earn trips for your entire family. This stuff is amazing what Beachbody puts together. The SS Beachbody, they have rented, or they have taken over an entire cruise liner that's going to sail in a few weeks, and it's going to be loaded with Beachbody coaches that have just done amazing things with Success Club. Now, let me show you why Success Club is so important in the business and how you will earn over $1,000 in your first 3 months as a coach by hitting Success Club. Watch this.
Coaches, this is Denise Needham, your Senior Director of Training and Field Development, and today we're here to talk about the benefits of Success Club. You know, one of the greatest benefits of being a Success Club member is that by taking part in consistent activities, being a member in Success Club, it's going to help you grow your business. In addition to that, we've studied coaches who've been Success Club members for 2 years consecutively, month after month, and we have statistics that prove that they have increased their business by 234%. Now, you also get to take part in the benefits of, for example, the Shakeology leads, Ultimate Reset leads, and even Challenge Pack leads. Monthly incentives that we do each month for Success Club, and those exotic trips and recognition at all of our Team Beachbody events. So let's take a look now at one of the other benefits, and that is being able to earn more income. I want to show you an example of how earning Success Club has a direct impact on your earnings. By focusing on earning Success Club 5 through selling 2 challenge packs and 1 Shakeology home direct order, you can earn at least $129.99 in retail commissions. If you set your goal to complete this activity every month, you could earn over $1,000 in just 4 months. You can see in this example, you would earn $129.99 in right now retail commission every month, and your residual home direct retail commission would steadily increase every month when your customers' Shakeology orders ship. By month 3, your residual retail income is actually more than your immediate retail commission from selling the challenge packs and Shakeology Home Direct. And this example is based on just 3 customers a month. Now, coaches.
So what's happening is, because of the need of the, call it, North American population to engage in health and fitness solutions, the coaches that are running challenge groups are crushing Success Club. They're engaging many, many more than 3 customers a month because the programs work. People are getting healthy and fit. You know, and I go back to what I talked about earlier with the obesity epidemic. Here's the frustrating part for me as a gym owner. 17% of the U.S. population belongs to a gym. Guys, 83% of the North American population does not go to the gym. 83% are looking for solutions. And yes, there's people out there that run and ride their bike and, you know, do all kinds of recreation and activities to stay, you know, healthy and fit as best they can without going to the gym. But these pathways that Beachbody provides, these programs, Shakeology, Ultimate Reset, and then all the exercise programs, these pathways are the most effective pathways in the world. And the challenge groups is how people really get their results. So hitting Success Club month in and month out is an easy thing to do if you just follow the training we provide on how to start your challenge groups when you come on board. So speaking of that, for those of you who are coaches or those of you who are thinking about becoming a coach, if you sign up within the Team Euphoria organization, we are beginning our next Coach Basics training next Wednesday, February 26th. I also know that there's a Coach Basics training that will be kicking off with Team Eternal Fit. So regardless of, where you're coming into the organization, your upline is there to train you. And we do that using Coach Basics. This is a program that you will follow online using daily education, tutorials, and leadership from your upline people that are successful to start your first challenge groups. Okay, and our goal is to get you going so quickly that in the first month you're going to cover the cost of your own Shakeology consumption. You will be out of pocket, no money. In your second month, we want to have you achieve the rank of Emerald and hit Success Club 5. And this is doable by being in this training. So when you sign up as a coach, it's not like you're thrown to the wolves and given a manual. It's not like that. You're coming into a team that has unparalleled support that will benefit by seeing you succeed. That's why there are so many hundreds, I should say thousands of coaches with these staggering income numbers, and it's just beginning. Here's another thing that a lot of coaches are doing, this concept of fit clubs. Everything that I've talked about so far is done using social media, being online. And the business can be done online and nothing more. You can build a 6 and even 7-figure income over time. Fit clubs, same concept, except it's just another possible tool, if you want, that you could actually get people together in your community, say once or twice a week, to engage in a live Beachbody workout. And then talk about the programs, have the program information available, sample Shakeology, get them engaged in a way that they feel like they're part of something bigger. They've got camaraderie with others. They have your leadership. And all you're doing is organizing this and inviting people to come to your fit club. So the training that we provide does deliver education on how to begin a fit club in your area if you want. It's not mandatory. Most of the coaches just run their challenge groups, but fit clubs are also taking North America by storm. Last thing I'm going to get at here, and then I'm going to end it, and we'll go to some Q&A, is the product Shakeology. And the reason I want to focus on Shakeology is this is the #1 selling product in the entire Beachbody product line. This has outsold P90X and Insanity combined since it's been introduced. And there's a reason for it. Okay, yes, it is called the healthiest meal of the day. This is a daily dose of dense nutrition that is unmatched in the world. Bottom line, the amount of nutrition in this single shake that you consume on a daily basis will do more good for your body than anything else out there. Now, I'm a firm believer in real food. Supplementation is something that I don't take lightly. Yes, I work out, I train hard, and I've had protein shakes for many years, but when it comes to actually replacing a meal, I had to think long and hard about that. And for me to recommend that to somebody, I needed to know for a fact that this was as good as it can get in the world of nutrition. So putting this product, Shakeology, into the hands of many nutrition experts and professionals and getting a unanimous thumbs up that this is as good as it gets, I've encouraged numerous people to be replacing one meal a day with Shakeology, and it's incredible to see the results that they're getting. Let me show you a quick video clip on this incredible shake. Have a look. And this is primarily for those that are new to the opportunity. Just going to show a brief clip of this, not the whole thing.
The beauty of Shakeology is that these are tremendous high-quality ingredients.
Low-calorie but nutritionally dense.
High in antioxidants, high in probiotics.
It has everything that you'd find in a multivitamin. You win on many, many levels.
All these good things that I want my kids to have, I want myself to have.
Could go a long way towards helping people with their overall health and particularly with losing weight.
My perspective used to be, if you eat healthy and take care of yourself, you'll be fine. And after 30 years of medical practice, I found out that that's really not true, because modern society has changed. The food that we eat is no longer healthy food. So Shakeology is just a tool, but it's a really sophisticated tool. Nutritionally, it's superior to anything that I've seen out on the market right now. The components in it actually lower the cholesterol. That's scientific. That's a fact. And the lower the cholesterol is, the better the HDL is, the longer we're going to live. We can resist heart disease, even reverse it. How are you going to make up a milkshake that has fresh pomegranate and blueberry extract and all these nutrients that boost your immune status? This product has it all.
The mass production of agriculture in this country has done a great thing, and it feeds 300 million people. The downside is they do that through fertilizing the soil, and the nutrients that were originally in the soil and got absorbed into the food are no longer there. A typical apple today has about 25% of the nutrient value of an apple from 25, 30 years ago. This means that we really do need to get our nutrients from other places. If you have a product that comes from nutrient-rich soils, which are generally more primitive areas, that solves a lot of their problems right there as far as what to take for supplements. With Shakeology, you have a combination of vitamins, trace minerals, nutrients, antioxidants that could replace them trying to hunt and peck through 15 different bottles every morning. And it also gives them a lot of protein, less calories, makes them full, makes them satisfied. That really helps cover the whole nutritional aspect.
One of the things that Shakeology impressed me with was the breadth of the ingredient list. You find adaptogens, or herbal medicines like ashwagandha, which is one of the Indian traditional herbs used in Ayurveda, as well as astragalus, cinnamon, and chia. Chia is known as the super seed that the Mayans used to use. They used to take a handful of it, throw it in their mouths, and go for a day's run. The beauty of Shakeology is that these are tremendous high-quality ingredients. If the average person has all the time in the day to cook, source all these ingredients, and exercise regularly, they don't need Shakeology. But if that average person has a job, if that average person has an active lifestyle, if that average person has kids that they need to pick up, if that average person doesn't want to travel the world and find these kinds of ingredients, it would behoove them to save a little bit of time and use Shakeology that's done all the homework for them. In my work, I've seen plenty of samples come through my office. Shakeology is the one that, without a thought, without a request, I instantly threw myself behind.
I get excited about Shake.
Okay, it goes on, much longer video, and there's other videos about the product that you can really share with people you might know that could benefit from it. And I want to explain and show you how one Shakeology customer per month can very quickly ramp up to become significant income. If you have one customer for Shakeology, the commission that you receive is $32 on their purchase. If you engage a customer on what's called the Home Direct program, it simply means that they're getting Shakeology every month shipped to their front door. You don't inventory anything. This is all, it's an order that gets placed through your website. In exchange, Beachbody is paying you the commission. You never even see the product that's going shipped to your customer. You would be receiving $32 a month of recurring residual income from every Home Direct customer. So if you acquired one customer per month for 12 months and nothing more, let's say you didn't do any challenge groups, you didn't want to bother with the exercise programs, you just said, man, I believe so much in this Shakeology that I'm going to drink it myself and I am going to share how good this is with people that I know. If you get one customer per month for 12 months and nothing more, you'll make $2,496 in year one. In year two, that amount will jump to $7,170. So a lot of the coaches are building their business with Shakeology alone, and it's something that you could choose to do. I believe, and most coaches out there that are earning 6 and 7 figures will tell you, running challenge groups and hitting Success Club is the real key to financial freedom and building a very lucrative business. But Shakeology alone can also generate a very substantial income for you. All right, let's see. With the coaches coming into this organization, in our Team Euphoria organization, we've really created some beautiful marketing resources and we've got this in a document form that we can share with anyone who requests it. Beautiful color pages highlighting the value of Shakeology, putting it up against some of the popular competitors out there, and really engaging people through what is a binder format that we've created. And so when people are interested in Shakeology and you're talking to people about it, maybe you're sharing a packet with them, you just give them your website. I mean, people go to your website, and this is what your website looks like. So again, as a coach, you're provided with the 3 websites, the one I showed you earlier. This is my Shakeology website. So people can go and visit my Shakeology page. This is my information up here. And then it's a very informative, user-friendly page with video tutorial, success stories, recipes, frequently asked questions, you name it. As good as it gets, really, when it comes to the website that they've created for us. So when I have a customer come and click Buy Now, you know, they would then be taken to a page where they're going to choose their flavor, and they're going to add it to their cart and go ahead and check out. And when they check out and buy it, Beachbody will send me my commission check for that purchase from that customer. So it's very simple in terms of how the money is paid and how customers can purchase their products from you. Okay. Final slide here, guys. Just to recap, you know, and again, I come from a background of having been involved in the health and fitness industry for 25 years. What I'm seeing, you know, I've been to 2 of the annual summits that they have in Las Vegas, and what I'm seeing and the relationships that I'm building with some of the incredible coaches out there is nothing short of mind-blowing. You know, you really feel like you're part of something special here. You're part of a network that is helping end this trend of obesity, getting people healthy and fit, you know, and not only getting others healthy and fit, getting healthy and fit yourself. I mean, perhaps the best shape of your life by just using these programs and products. It's as good as it gets, and I couldn't be more thrilled about what's happening on a business level. The income is staggering when you really get going with these challenge groups. So it's risk-free. There's little to no investment, as we've discussed, and you have unlimited earning potential. 6-figure income is very realistic within 2 to 3 years. Hundreds of coaches in our organization are already proving that. 7-figure income is realistic in 4 to 6 years. And again, this company is literally in its infancy with where it's going to be in a few years. 5, 10 years from now, the coaches that are part of what's happening right now are going to look back and go, oh my God, remember when we got started, and look where we are now. Now's the time to really be looking at this and jumping in. Even if you can only do an hour a day, you're going to see success. The team that you're part of won't let you fail. Okay, so I want to thank you, and I want to wish you all the luck in the world if you choose to come on board. You know, what you should do now is definitely contact the person who referred you to this webinar, and at the same time, let's open it up to some questions. So I'm going to turn the presentation over to you guys. Oh, bear with me while I bring the control panel up. So I'll turn it over to you guys, and go ahead and shoot with any questions you might have. And to do that, you would simply type in the questions or the chat box there on your control panel, and I will go ahead and actually, you know, read any questions that come in out loud, and I'll give a response. I do see that we also have some other great leaders from Team Beachbody that are on the presentation now, and there's a chance that I might, you know, open to them if they want to comment on anything. So if you are, you know, Greg Plaskett, I know you're on here. Greg is a 7-star diamond coach doing incredibly well with Team Eternal Fit. If you're a Beachbody coach and you have anything you want to add, feel free to raise your hand by clicking on there on the control panel. And I see we have Beth, who has raised her hand. So let me unmute Beth, and we'll have her chime in. Go ahead, Beth. You're unmuted.
Oh, no.
Beth? Uh-oh. Now you're cursing at us.
Oh. You can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Did you not want to raise your hand?
I sent a question, but I typed in a question and then put it in, but it went away.
Oh, okay. Did you go ahead and ask it out loud?
Okay, well, Lou, way back in the beginning, Lou, he's on his, when you're going over which coaches had, you know, their income base and such.
Sure.
He said that from both accounts.
Oh,
What
I
is,
okay.
both
Yep.
accounts mean?
I see your question here. Yep. So your question is, Lou said his income was from both accounts. What does he mean by both accounts? What Lou is referring to is when you become a Beachbody coach, you open up your business. It's a business that you own. And
Right.
if you achieve the rank of 2-star diamond, Beachbody allows you to open a second coach business. And you actually open that second coach business under your first one. It becomes very, very powerful. So what he's saying is that Lou has 2 businesses because he has achieved the rank of 2-star diamond. So he's got his primary business that he started, and then when he achieved 2-star diamond, he opened up his second one. So between both of those coach sites, he's earning the income that he's earning.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and to answer further, Beachbody, check this out, guys. Beachbody in the compensation plan allows any individual coach to have up to 25 business centers. There's not a coach in the entire network right now. You know, 145,000 coaches. Nobody's even close to doing that. That's how young the opportunity still is. There are coaches out there that are earning now pushing $2 million a year, and they have not even come close to opening up 25 business centers. I think that the highest right now is 5 business centers. I might be wrong. Greg Plaskett, maybe you can type a message there to confirm that. But it's just amazing the plan and what it provides for in the long term. Okay? All right.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. Okay, so let's see. All right, Greg has just confirmed that, yeah, the top coach out there has 5 businesses right now, and they can have up to 25 in the long run. So we're just getting started in this thing. Question, so there's no annual fee, just the initial price or buying a Beachbody package. That's correct. There is no annual fee. Your only ongoing monthly fee, your only ongoing, call it fixed overhead, is $15.95. That's it. Beachbody has made this very user-friendly, and they've also made it so that you can jump in and sign up as a coach, and if you don't like the support you're receiving or you just feel like, this isn't for me, you can cancel and get a refund of your $39.95 sign-up fee within 30 days. So you sign up, cancel whenever you want. There's no contracts or long-term commitments. Very easy. Okay, let's see. Greg Plaskett. All right, buddy. He's raising his hand. Everybody sit tight. Grab your pens and paper. Greg Plaskett is about to speak. I just got back from a ski trip to Vermont with him and his family, so we've got some big stuff in the works. All right, hold on, dude. Let me unplug you. All right, Greg, you're live. Greg. Greg, you there, man? I've just unmuted you, Greg. Speak up. No, I guess not. All right. I don't know what you're doing to me, man. Oh, yeah, no, I can't hear you. You must have your microphone muted on your computer or something. Check your...
How about now? Can you hear me now?
There you are. Yeah, there you are.
Oh,
Yep.
there we go.
Good.
I don't use this technology.
Yeah, right. What's happening?
Hey, great presentation. I like how you focus on, how to make money with this, more so than I do on mine. So I'm going to be stealing some slides from you. But, guys, this is such an opportunity. I thank goodness when my coach, the person that sponsored me, said that I should be a Beachbody coach, I had an open mind, because literally this business has changed my family's life. And it's changing. You saw Don mentioned something about my coach who I brought into the business, Lou. It almost during a Super Saturday, I was telling his story, and I actually had tears in my eyes because I literally changed that guy's life.
Yeah.
He had a miserable job with Chili's. He would work till 3 in the morning, just a miserable, thankless job, and now he is a 2-star diamond, earning an income that is never thought possible. He's making more money in his life, more money than he's ever made in his life, and it's truly very inspiring to watch that. And he's got one of his coaches right on his tails, and it just keeps duplicating and duplicating. And one thing that I want everybody to know is this business, you're going to have people that don't want to do it right away, and not everybody's quite ready to get healthy and fit. So when you're presenting this, when you're inviting people, like Don was saying, you may get in the beginning 1 out of 10.
Correct.
But the funny thing is, guys, if you do something often enough, a ratio appears. So if you start inviting people in the beginning, you may get 1 out of 10, and that's okay. Then as you get better at it, you'll get 2 out of 10. And then when you're good, like me, you'll get 3 out of 10. That's all I get is 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball players get paid millions of dollars to strike out 7 times out of 10 and bat 300. You guys ready to build a business? Because that's all that it takes. It's not hard to do.
It's not hard.
Just like Don's, it's just like you said, Don. You just need to be consistent and just work it a little bit each day.
That's it. It's consistency, and it's sharing, guys. It's just inviting people, guys, that need help with their health and fitness. Who doesn't know people that needs help with their health and fitness? And I'm not talking about just the people in your circle of influence. I'm talking about people that you run into day in and day out at the supermarket and your church or wherever you may be. It's like people need help, and we offer the help by you invite them to your support group. Hey, I happen to be a coach, and I run support groups in exercise and nutrition. I'd love to have you come on board, and I could share some of the information. You're not selling, you're sharing. And to do that the way we train you to do it, you will engage those 3 customers a month. You will hit Success Club every month, and you will achieve those income numbers that you saw at the beginning of the presentation. It's as simple as that. So, all right, Greg, thanks, man. This has all been recorded, so I'm going to unmute you again. Is there anybody else that has questions, or if you want to raise your hand on the control panel, go ahead and do that, and you can speak out loud. I will read any of the questions that come in. All is quiet. That means you're either sitting there with your jaw on your pad, or you're ready to just jump off and go on to something else. I'll give it another couple minutes, and feel free to chime in with anything you might have. In the meantime, I'm going to stop the recording now. So this has been recorded, and this will also be repeated.